a lot of ups and downs. Coming to California for my first time was a new experience for me and my family. I thought it was a great experience. I loved being here and loved playing here. It was a great year. Learned a lot and enjoyed my time here. I thought, we had some ups and downs throughout the year, but the last month and a half was quite a ride. Battling to get in the playoffs, and then being in the playoffs and going to Game 5 and do or die situation, and in overtime, and had chances to win, and it just would have been nice to get to that next round.
How, when you look back at the ups and downs and stuff like that, and you see the makeup of your team, which is a core group of veterans, but largely a lot of the contributing players were on the younger side of things, what does it tell you about the way I think the veteran group was able to help bring along those younger guys?
Yeah, I think it's always important to have veteran guys. I think they create the culture, they create the identity of the team. And I think Calgary did a good job of bringing in certain guys to mold that. And even having late additions. You get Keith Ollie and Mike Koska, they were huge, and Matt Fratton was a huge vet who was here at the beginning. Jamie Devane. These guys are been around. Brandon Bolig. There's a lot of guys. Lyndon Vay. You can go around and these guys were in the nucleus and created the culture and changed everything that was in the dressing room from the years before. And I think it was, teaching the young guys how to win and how important it is, and that, you can't just put the gear on every day, and collect a paycheck. You got to come to work, and, it's all about winning. And I think, this team's got a lot of upside for the next following couple of years. They've got a taste of the playoffs, but they got a taste of what it takes to win and to get into the playoffs. So hopefully, that carries on down the road.
For you personally, what would you say about your season? Probably not necessarily the amount of games you wanted to play. You missed a little bit of time with injury, but apart from that, what would you say about your season as a whole?
I thought it was a good year. I got a lot of opportunity down the stretch here. I played a different role at the beginning of the year than I did near the end, and I thought it was it's hockey. It's a roller coaster of a year, and you never know what kind of injuries you're going to get. And I try and play a physical game, so injuries are going to happen. But all for everything this year was great. It wasn't obviously my best year productive wise, but it was a good year. I felt I was doing well, and down the stretch in the playoffs, I thought I elevated my game. So it was just. You got to give kudos to the team. I was coming off a knee injury, and the guys really helped me bounce back and find my groove. And so I got to give credit to my teammates. They really helped me get back into hockey.
How about for you two? This is the first year you've played outside of really the Tampa Bay Lightning organization. It's been such a long time for you in that organization. What kind of was there any kind of adjustment period, or was it kind of easy to kind of swing right in here to the Calgary organization?
It was real easy. I think training camp was always different. It's a different kind of camp than what I'm used to, and it was really intense, and it was a great experience. And coming down here, I think. It was a lot different because when you're an older guy in a certain team for so many years, you develop a culture, and guys just usually come in and buy in. I think here was, there was a lot of new faces, so the culture was developing as the year went on, and I think, from where we were at the beginning of the year into where we were at the end, I thought it was a huge transformation, and there's a great group of guys in that dressing room. Every day was fun to go to the rink. It was fun to put on the gear. Guys competed for each other, and this organization did a good job of making guys feel at home and creating a family environment. And I think any team that's successful has that environment, and I think you need to have that. And I think they've got that. So hopefully they can continue that down the road.
Is it hard to reflect on the Game 5 here that you guys came so close in just one goal in overtime?
Yeah, I think that game could have gone either way. I think they obviously outshot us. They came at us, but we got to give credit to our goaltenders and their goaltender. He made some big saves, and Shinky gets a breakaway, hits a post off the back, goes wide. I had a chance in the third. It wasn't like we didn't have chances to score, and we only had one power play. They had a bunch more than us, and then we finally get one, and they score on a short-handed goal. I think that was tough to swallow, but you know what? We competed. You can't say anything. We battled. We were down. We came back and won on Sunday, and last night we competed to win. And overtime, you never know what's going to happen. Any shot can go in. So all I can say is I'm proud of the guys and the way they played, and a lot of the young guys really stepped up their game, and they should be proud of that.
And it's probably a little early for this, but have you started looking to what's going to be next for you in your hockey career right now? You're a UFA. Is it something you look to sign back with this club before?
Yeah, I'm always open to signing back here. I enjoyed my time here. I love the team. I love the coach and staff. I thought the organization in general treated me really well. Me and my family really enjoyed our time here. We made friends outside the hockey team. So, we enjoyed everything. I think it's just one of those things. It's one of those things that goes day by day, and everything just kind of happens. So I think more or less, everyone just goes back to work at home and settle in, and then things go from there. I think there's time to get to that point, and let them figure it out with my agent and go from there.
Any fun plans for the summer?
You know what, we did a lot this year, being close to Disneyland, we did that. We went to Lake Tahoe for Christmas. So, we got a busy summer ahead of us with weddings and stuff. So I think we're going to be spending some time with my kids and just taking it easy and kind of relaxing.